at the chat room. So we just want you give all of your handle them where they can find you. Yeah, man, because she said she want to meet you.
Oh, well, you don't know, so you can find me at DJ_Majestic_Fee on IG. And likewise, TikTok, I am Majestic1 Gabby_Fee. But generally, it's still DJ_Majestic_Fee. You can contact me on my Instagram. You can either send an email or I believe you can do the phone number. But yes, those are the links. DJ_Majestic_FE on IG.
Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm doing my due diligence. Again, I'm going through school because I'm supposed to be hosting. And I guess I don't know what I'm doing because he's just standing there just looking at me like, what am I supposed to do with this?
But why are you always talking on things?
Because he was picking on me.
I'm just moving things
he was picking on my DJ, asking me, well, how many more? I would make her play the whole night. Like, why would I make her stop?
Okay.
I don't want her to stop.
So hear the thing now. Remember I said this is people calling for watch the show for hear we talk, right?
Right, it's
So
called
big up the selector.
PillowTalk.
You understand that? So we have to.
Good music is
Yeah,
better
music
than
goes
talking.
around the music.
Okay?
Around the music.
And when the
Yeah.
DJ's in a groove, you don't
No, we
mess
have to
up
cut
the
it.
groove.
You have to cut it because all DJs get in a one groove.
Yes,
And if you
they
don't
do.
cut them, they will do it all night long and they have to wonder when to stop.
Facts.
See it? So you have to just
Remember that one thing in his groove, cut him.
cut him, cut me off. Me no business.
Well, you say cut him off.
Cut him.
You up?
because, hey,
So last time
I'm listening. I'm going to listen to the original. I'm not listening to you.
Me I gotta tell you something. Me I tell you something.
well, I'm not.
When I played the party last time, the ladies them forward to me and said, please, you play that new soca song. We need more. I said, my time is
Masa?
done. And I cut.
That soca, I did not
and
know
I
that he
cut
could play
I
soca
cut
like
my time
you missed
and I
it,
take
friend.
up my laptop, the crown up. I'm on a time schedule. My time done, and I get up.
Great job.
So me I
said
say,
I'm
my
gone.
time
was
done.
doing it last night.
I guess he's been a student for long enough. He said he gonna come show his talent.
No,
And
just
last
do my
night,
part.
You know,
I'll do my
Trini was
thing.
there now, so he brought out all his soca, you know.
what? Big up Trini. Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Zed, so
We
what
needed
am I-
that.
No matter who I
It
cost,
was a good night.
me have to just cut my time because
Yeah.
the time done.
Why?
Why?
Time done. Other selectors want to play. You
Yeah,
understand?
but then you go back. So it was just, you
Yeah.
went twice, right?
Right.
Yeah, even as I'm saying, even the second set, I'm like, why? Why did we do that? You have me sweating and then you just stopped?
Yeah,
That's
it
my
was just-
time. It's my
yeah.
time.
Just brops
But
up.
she had a lot of DJs and
Yeah.
stuff,
And it
you
was
know what?
really nice.
I have to say this, right? Do you think, as a DJ, day parties are actually working hours? Because
Would you
no.
go to a date?
Let me break it down right there
Yes,
because
please
this is
answer
what
this
I have been
question.
starting to notice. All right.
Right.
I am freshly here, new to back to Orlando, right?
Okay.
So where
you
I'm
from,
coming
darling?
from, Brooklyn.
Oh, that's a different story.
Brooklyn.
That's a different
Yes.
So when we say day party, you gotta understand. Now, I believe it depends. If I feel as if it's the patrons. I feel if they respect the promoter,
Yes.
They will
they're
show
gonna
up.
show up. If
Yes.
they don't respect the promoter, they come in anytime they feel like it. Or it could be one of those things where they're used to say, "Oh, this promoter say it's gonna start this time," but then it didn't really start until a different time. There are parties in New York. There's a few of them that's out. I would give, for example, it's not promotion, but still, like
But we just throwing it not to-
Daybreak.
Yes, Daybreak.
There's also when they used
Flourish.
to love Milk and Honey.
Milk
during
and Honey.
That was part of a day party.
Yep.
Beginning of the New Year's, they have day parties, and the people them do come out.
But it's a bigger, sorry to cut you off, but it's like a bigger Caribbean scene up in New York. It's a different vibe in New York, right?
But again,
and then
it
it's
depends on the
temperature.
promoter.
And how long
but
has
I
Milk
don't-
and Honey been going on?
But those, hold on, I know she's saying it's all about the promoters, right? But I've been to day parties down here with different promoters, and I've seen the same thing. Everybody don't show up until sundown. You understand? And I'm not saying they don't respect the promoter or whatever. It's
Yes.
just, again, it could be
Your thoughts.
Right,
Right,
yeah, it's
right,
just-
right.
it's
As a
just what
fan
I've
of
seen.
dance, fan of music,
Right.
you hear them
But
something.
I've noticed it's a different crowd. Like the American crowd down here, you say the parties start at 12,
They're gonna be out
11
there.
they're there.
Right.
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 You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yes.
and it sometimes it's new American promoters, old American. It just what I'm trying to understand is what is the difference between, okay, it's a day party, but what's the Caribbean versus the American?
Because, so most of our Caribbean people, we went on, for example, if you tell me to come or something start at 4, I'm going to show up by 6 o'clock. That's usually
it's
because
just natural.
even for myself, right? I've been to parties where I'm like, I don't want to be the first person that's there, right?
Yes.
Yet still, somehow, I still always end up being
the
I'm
first
like,
person.
I remember one party I went to, and the flyer said, same thing. It was a day party in New York, and the flyer said, 12 or 1 o'clock? It was supposed to be from like 1 to 6. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it some time. I didn't show up till like 2, 3 o'clock. And so when I walk in, sewing a string up, but flyer said from 12.
Wow.
So I said, how again? I reach in,
Right.
and the sound man them just stringing up.
Okay.
So again, it just like I've been to some that when they say 12 and you going by 1, 2, the crowd start coming. For example, when they had oh my goodness, there was a party that usually keep. They keep it in Jamaica too. The folks that hold it's like every year. They had Idonia one year.
Oh.
And that's when folks were jumping over the fence. Oh my goodness. I'm forgetting to promote them.
I forgot.
And they usually Sands people, pardon. So yeah, for Sands, people tend to come out. Like at one time it was that they come out whenever, but you gotta understand when a venue gives you a lock off time and when they strict with their time, like I remember there was like Sands come in, it said from like same thing 4 to like probably 10. The people them didn't show up till almost 6 o'clock, and a lot of people didn't get to go in.
Okay, right. So my question is again: do you think day parties in Orlando, Florida, is actually where it's at? Because
It all depends on the
Just all the-
situation.
Yeah.
right.
Why
right,
does it have to
but
be a depend?
Because everything matters.
Not.
Let's
but
say,
a
all
lot
right.
of people.
Let me give you my
Yeah.
take on it. Let me
Yeah,
take my
because you
take
said
on it.
DJ.
Quick and
Yeah.
fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
The people them forward for an environment.
Yes.
Them, all right. If they in their mind feel that the environment is not till a certain time, that's in their mind. And there's no way to fix that situation. So if them feel like, let's say the party start 4 o'clock, but in their mind, the environment we want to see is not there till 9, them not gonna show up till 9.
But the party over at 10.
Them no business about that.
Right.
Right? So the environment is what they're coming to hear, right?
Right.
So if you can provide the environment at a time where you feel like it open, so let's say they come to say, as a woman, you forward and want to say 300 man. This is an example. 300 man not gonna reach till 9 o'clock. Then you not go because that you want to say. You're not busy about the music, you're busy about the environment itself. So if you can give the environment quicker,
Okay.
you're good. And it don't have to be the people. Them could be them want to see the environment set up. I want to see the table them ready. And let's say the table, like she said, the sound already
Everything.
yet. Me confuse the sound system in already yet.
Right.
Understood.
So if the
Understood.
environment is not available right away, and in their mind it not go ready till a certain time, because them go to quite a few parties, them knows that. So if the people in New York, as just say, were ready by 12,
Right.
the environment the people them had was ready for the people them.
Understood. Okay, but I'm going
And
to give you guys two
I'm going
scenarios.
to show one more thing. You have the sound system thing this weekend. The sounds will be ready by 12 o'clock. So the sound system start
that's
12.
different.
No,
They
What
the
day is
sounds, but the environment is the sounds.
HQ.
Sound systems. They're gonna have. There's one Saturday night.
Black
There's one
Baby.
Sunday night. So the Saturday night one, the Saturday in the day. All of these are day events.
Yeah.
Sound men will be there by probably 1 o'clock. The sound them string up by 12. Some people are there
Yeah.
by 1 because we know that what we there for the environment is the sound system.
Right.
If we know the sound system wasn't going to be there till 4 o'clock, when I reach it till 5,
Okay.
6. So the environment is what is so important to the people.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm going to
so-
give you guys a scenario. Would you rather go to an event that is hosted by Bobby Valentino, 7th Streeter, Tank, or you would rather go to an event that's not hosted by anybody? It just has a theme. What event would you pick?
You go pick an artist, big name artist. You go there with the big name artist.
So you're saying if there's somebody that has a good name hosting it, that would draw the people out early, do you think?
Definitely. It would help.
Okay, so
A
I don't
celebrity
do
name,
a lot
so-
of day
'cause
parties.
you're
I
saying
love
celebrities.
day parties 'cause
Right.
I'm older.
But they're hosting,
I
they're not performing.
But
Well, it doesn't matter. The
Have a
environment is
seat.
going to be the artist. They're
It's a
going to
day
think
Because of the person.
they're going to think that the
Okay.
artist is going to be there by a certain time. We have to catch the artist by a certain time. All of that then matters. They're establishing the environment.
Right.
A stage show you carry. Let's just say, for example, Alkaline was at New York this
Oh,
weekend.
yes.
Yes.
That
Yes, we gotta talk about
Why?
that.
But
Because
it's a
because
different
he's
environment.
he's gathering the environment. People want to see Alkaline.
Mm-hmm.
They want to see this artist. Artists are a different element altogether. But
Yeah.
we're saying that the people are going to be
Y'all getting
there.
off track with the question.
No,
that
but
I'm
me I
asking.
say it was still an early event.
Yes.
People are there from early.
But-
No, that was more
Yeah,
of a
but what
concert
I'm
vibes.
asking-
It was
But
the
me I say
evening.
there-
But
Am I
that
saying
is
that
even
right?
if it done by
Because-
5
okay, so this is
a.m.,
what-
they
I
would have
don't
been
wanna
there
put
by
nobody
12
places
o'clock.
on. Okay, but what I'm saying, let's say, all right, I've been to events at Junction,
Okay.
in dates, and people really don't show up and
See.
stuff, right?
Okay.
I go downtown to Pepper Seed once a month, and it's a blast. It's everybody's there, da da da.
'Cause
da,
the
da.
environment set up.
It's the
Right.
environment and
All right.
sometimes the
So,
promoter.
okay, so what you're trying to say, and I'm not saying it, I asked the question. So what you're trying to say is, so at Junction area is because of the promotion, a lot of people don't go. To me, I just feel like, and I moved from Maryland. To me, I feel like Orlando people really don't really come out and support as much as other states.
Yes,
That is
will
true.
That will come
That
in.
is true.
I'm being serious.
Yeah,
Like,
that is true.
for real. I've partied in a bunch of states, and what I've seen is you go to a party here, and like,
You know, say
like
that.
when we, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're standing up, and people, it's not a lot of people in the party, but there's a lot of people, Caribbean people around.
In the part, yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
But it's not a lot of Caribbean people come to support.
Support.
And is it the promoters, or is it just people not in Orlando? Is really, what? Like, what is it?
Well, everything counts as something. As we said, the environment set up, the promotion have to be decent, good enough, right? We have to know about it.
So we need to step up in Orlando then.
So, like, okay.
Not step
For
up,
example,
but get out of this
let's ask a
mentality.
question. Let's ask a question, then, right?
Okay.
There's 4 of us that went to a day party over the weekend, right? Okay. We all know the exact time it started. We know what time it was gonna end. If we want to go around the room, come with our call it here.
Don't do me that because I was ready way before. I was banging down this line.
Hold on. Me just say, we all know the time it start. We all know the time it end, right?
Yes.
Right.
And all of us were there before, but were we there for the daytime or we didn't know?
I got to see the sun, so I don't know about y'all. I got to see the sun.
I saw
Yeah,
I
give me
saw
your-
you light up.
I also he was the sun. Okay. I get it.
Lit
I
when
get
I
it.
was coming. That was the brightness I saw. Although it was kind of dark, but I saw the brightness.
That was all we needed.
No, but as I say, for example, like, since you're making the
But
assumption,
that's why
give
I'm
us the
saying that.
reasoning then.
Okay, so
for your reason for
it
showing
could
up at
be-
your time.
That's what I'm saying. First of all, I was working.
Okay,
I
well.
was working.
All of us
Right,
had something
right.
to do.
And
Yes.
it's hot in Orlando. It's hot.
You never had yesterday.
It was hot.
You never had yesterday, lie.
But no, by the time I got off and by the time we got ready, it was really because of.
Diana, was it
time
hot
we got
yesterday?
off.
Let's
No,
start the
It
truth.
was the time
Forget
that we got
y'all,
off.
Crystal. Why? Why do you think they don't come out on time? It was beautiful yesterday.
It was beautiful. I was
So
actually
you can't
shocked.
say
It was
atmosphere.
really nice.
The atmosphere
She
was
did
the
a
issue.
Great job.
It was beautiful. What do you
so
think?
Are you trying to say they're not supporting
No,
image?
I
I'm
think
asking the question.
I think it's like exactly what Tink said. Like everybody know when people are
Yeah,
going to
people-
look forward to the party, so they came right when they knew everybody was going to come.
Who's here? Okay. Hi. So what? I'm sorry. What you say? Why?
I think they just knew what time everybody's going to show up, and that's the time they came.
Late.
Yeah,
But it was set as
it's
a day
it's an
environment.
Orlando thing then. Is because if you're saying everybody mentality already think about
Exactly.
later on, right? So that means we all don't do day parties. We do 7 o'clock and later.
No,
Do you?
we do environment party.
So what?
It-
So
yeah,
The
it's-
environment wasn't conducive of a
Wait,
day
wait,
party.
am I wrong about that?
It was beautiful. It was cute, really cute. She did a great job.
I think it was
She did a
phenomenal.
great
No,
job.
no. What I'm saying is that,
What's the,
Krista, what was you there to see? Like, what
Well,
was
I
your
mean,
reason?
I was there-
No, where you go there for?
I was there. To
I wanted to
support,
be partying in
to
the daytime.
support.
I wanted to
I went to-
party in the sun.
Girl,
So
you
you were
didn't-
in a-
you was there in the damn sun.
I was there. I was there in the daytime.
You
You
was
didn't
there
get
at
it.
4 o'clock?
You didn't get
You
it.
was
I
there
wasn't
at
there
4
until 4 o'clock.
Where you sit down?
We got it right when the sun was going down.
You got
Well,
there
I
late.
did.
Darling,
I did.
wait, I got there before. How are you talking about? So if I got
Well,
there
we're not blame
that's
one
what I'm
somebody.
saying.
We're
Tim
not
was
can't-
shining on top of the stage when I got there. He was. I see.
So that's what you thought the sun was. So you said, oh, but I see the sun over there. And then when you got there, it was Tim.
I said,
Oh, okay.
You understand? Look at what she said.
Yes. Because
So
I said, the man
have there
put out
ever
a piece
been?
of that.
Okay, so if there's a day, have there probably tried to sunset party? Have there been that type of style then? Because if, like you say, because of the heat and stuff, and usually when the sun is going down, so
Sunset.
why not try a sunset party? Which means, you start around 5, quote unquote 5 p.m.
Right,
You know the
right.
people ain't gonna come till about 2 hours after that, but you work around that. And then, instead, if that's the case, instead of saying day party, sunset breeze
party.
or
Yes,
sunset
because
lights,
of the-
just put it in that aspect. Whoever gonna do it, you hit your girl out.
Right.
But it's just again in that type of vibe. If they don't want to do the day party thing, because of course, again, day party it is during the day. It's supposed to be blistering, but
Right.
change the vibes. Because even before, like when I was in New York, they had tried to do breakfast parties, and the breakfast party sometimes you get the crowd and sometimes you don't.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it
So-
depends.
And
It depends.
yeah, so
it depends.
maybe people do the sun, and then a lot of times too, like you got to know your audience. But
Yes.
older people they would come out to the
Yes.
sunset party because you can get back home before such and such time
Right.
and still do
Yes.
whatever. So I guess it's the same thing as knowing your audience.
All right. Well,
Right.
let's shout out to Imagery. She did a great job. I
Girl.
loved it. We partied.
I'm just waiting on
Okay,
one
it
more
was-
photo because he don't want to give me my photo. I'm not posting nothing.
Whoever he
Ting.
is. Oh, sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to put it there. Not me. I didn't.
He have my
thought-
photo and he have my
I-
video and he don't want to give it to me, y'all.
Oh, what we, all
Put
right.
him on
So,
blast.
Imagery, great job. I felt
Amazing.
like we could have gone earlier, but everybody
Y'all
started
should've
coming
came out
after
earlier.
8 o'clock. Like it was like after, and then the party started lit at 9, but then
9.
it was over at 10. But
Okay, it went over a little.
it went
like
over
10:30.
sometime. But what I'm
Oh,
saying
it
is,
did?
yeah,
Okay.
it went over like until
Yes.
about 11, and
11,
then we
it
went to
done
the
11
after
o'clock,
party.
Oh, no, after party.
I didn't go, but
No,
they
there
had
is
an
always
after
an after party.
Yeah, there was
After
an
show
party.
go on, there's after parties.
Of course,
If there's a
11 o'clock, come on now.
stripper party, there's after party. There's always after
Oh, there was
Somebody
a
gonna have an after party.
There's
was a
always
stripper?
after party. No matter what's going
Oh
on.
God.
There was
There's
a
always,
stripper?
no, I'm saying every thing there's always after party.
You know how hard it was for my body to stay
We know
awake?
you from 1 o'clock. You ready for
That up at 8 o'clock, me just the yarn them start busting me away. Oh my God, no! I was ready to go to my bed.
Oh,
So we have a promoter here.
Yes! Gotta ask the
We have
promoter.
a promoter here. We can, she says she want to answer the question about the
Thank
There
you.
you go.
promotional people following her out
Because we really
at
need
certain
to.
time. So the
the
question
question
was,
was-
but just so she can catch up.
Yeah,
The
for
question
real.
again, and I briefed her shortly, but I want to make sure she understands. It was why people, because they said Orlando.
Yeah.
So we're going to stick with Orlando. Why them can't forward out early when the party said day party? My answer was the environment is not what they want at that time. So them come out, when them feel like the environment is going to be ready, like if a woman wants it 50 man, she know the 50 man not gonna reach till 10 o'clock, she not gonna reach till 10 o'clock.
Why does
So the
why
question
does a
is-
woman have to go to a party for a man?
Can't be anything. Man wants a 50 woman, him wait till
Thank
50
you.
woman reach at the dance. then
Always
him know.
want to fling us underneath
So,
the bus.
so the environment is what the man them forward to see the woman them. And him know so them not gonna reach till a certain time, so it don't make sense to come out early, because he must spend and go broke. better than wait till all of them can run through and find out which one them like, and then go so boom, spend one thing at the bar and them good. So, and that is just, you know, what would you say on that? Well, I want to remember. Sure. All right, so you have a forwarding. Yeah, she's good. It's on. Yeah, there it is.
All right, so let me speak as a patron and not a promoter.
Right.
Oh.
So as a lady, and when I put on my clothes, I don't want to be in the sun sweating my makeup off or anything like that.
True.
I want the entire vibe, I want the entire experience, but I want to stay cute.
Yes.
So I'm going to come, even though it's a day party, me is going to come at night, like, you know, when the time
Sunset.
cool, right? Sunset, as she said.
Yes.
As a promoter now, like, it kind of irks us, like it irks our pocket, because we want to see the flux come in early and set the tone of the party.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, you're gonna take in perspective that girls like to be cute. The guys that want to come in too later when they want floss and the party they put an hype already. Yes. You understand? So like the shell of them, they want to come in when they up there so and man I care, you know, the buckle them and the excitement. So a lot of people have the reason why they don't come out so early. And just from a female perspective, you're dressing up, looking pretty. I don't want to be out there sweating. You understand? And then if it's a party we have camera, I need to go. Then she couldn't wipe up. She not see how she look.
Busy, yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillow Talk.
Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
So do you think it's making sense to have day parties in Orlando because of the weather-wise? And you said females would not be coming out.
Because I'm not
this
trying to
summer
melt.
in the daytime.
It
Really?
makes sense, but like it all depends on the dress code too. Okay. So I think if you're doing like a day party, you're more like to dress down a little bit. You're still gonna look cute, you know. So probably a battery ride, sneakers or slides or whatever, and you know well. You know, it's that kind of.
You do a theme to
But
it.
if you do like an upscale and you say, I'm not coming out there upscale looking all, to sweat.
Right,
And
you have to know
you
the
understand?
attire.
So it kind of makes sense. It's just, you know, how you're going to draw the certain crowd that you're pulling. Okay. Because if you go battery ride and sneakers, more than likely you're going to have the younger generation coming out. Yeah. The very, very young people who don't want to bother with heels and a tight-fitted skirt.
Exactly.
Or, you know?
Exactly.
Stuff like that. So it all depends on who you're targeting, what crowd you're targeting.
Environment. It was always the environment. You did say
Right.
the environment. Mm.
Okay,
They wanna
so
say
it's,
that?
And you
so
know-
it's not really. Do you think it has to do with the promoters too? Because somebody mentioned that.
No. I don't.
Just ask.
To me, not, because I'm not
I just
looking
asked.
for the name.
It has nothing to do with the promoter. Like,
Okay.
you know, they're out there trying to just, they're doing business. It's business. So the more the people come, them have to set the stage from early. They want you out there.
Saying is, if a certain promoter is on there, you know, on the flyer, do you think it depends on the certain names? Then he got a certain, you know, type
of
of
course.
crowd or
Of
whatever.
course,
you
of
know.
course, yeah.
Okay, so it
Yeah,
depends
of
on the.
course,
Okay.
yeah.
When that, for example, like if you know there's a promoter that their event, especially if they've been doing it a while and they're always on point,
Yes,
you're gonna show up and show out.
that's true.
So
Yeah.
again, it's just I also believe it's how you know the vibes connect with your patrons, because like I said, I've noticed parties and I'm just like, you know, again, there's certain parties I can only speak from New York experience. There's certain parties that when you know that's coming up, that when you know the time and stuff, the people them show out.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised. You'd be like, damn, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
They did. The party started at 12:30. They rolling up. 12:45, 12:50. Wait a minute. It just started at 12, but they're in there at 1 o'clock. It's getting half full. By 2 o'clock, you're already full. By 3, you're already going into the next round. The bar is going through the next round, going into another round of shit. Oh my Lord.
But that's again,
Oh, my
that's
God.
up
And
north
two-
is a bigger.
But here's the thing too, as you're saying, because you have day parties that we have that's indoors too. Like
Right.
there, up there we have indoor day parties, and then they have the outdoor, which most of the time the outdoor ones is more so give you like a festival vibes. So when you're doing the festival kind of style, people come out. But even when the day parties are done indoors, sometimes the people then will still come up like an hour or two afterwards, but they still show out.
Yeah.
So it's just like if
They
you want
put
to do the
that
day
on.
party, make sure the venue that you have is a nice indoor event, and
So for someone that's trying to come out new and try to throw day parties, what advice would you give them if they want to try and start throwing parties now?
First thing first, this is one thing with promotion. You always have to, support is big. So you always have to go out there and put your name out there, supporting the other promoters so you can get back that return. For somebody that's coming into the business and want to do a day party, when you do the groundwork by showing your support, not staying like the first year or two because it's going to be sticky now, because you still have work to do, and a lot of people, might not know of you yet. So probably your first year, might be a little bit shaky. The second year, tops. You're going to have those years, but it's a business, you got to love it. You just got to keep putting in the work. You got to keep putting in the work. If you're not interested in putting in the work, but you can't be fearful of anything. If you want to do a day party, go and do the day party, and you learn from your own experience, because everybody in their own individual right bring their own personality to the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's what makes you attractive to the patrons. It could be your personality, the way you dress, it could be the music, the selector that you choose, your venue, and it could be all of the combinations. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Spoken as a real champ.
Me I say promoter bad. Yes.
Skip a beat.
Promoter bad. You know her things, them man. You cannot pull her wool.
So as a promoter, what would you say is better for you, day or night parties? Like what? Because
Have
I've
you
never
done
been
day?
to.
And I've
yeah.
never done a day party. I've been to several day parties as a patron. My persona, I'm a night person, and I well, who knows. Like I like to bling, so my bling is going to shine at night. You know, so I come out at night to sparkle, to brighten up the place. I do day parties too. I attend day parties too, and I'm always fabulous. You know.
Yes.
So the way you carry yourself, to me, that speaks volume anyway. So as me as a promoter or as a patron, yes,
Yeah.
darling. When me step out.
Hotness.
Yeah.
Hot and ready.
Wow.
Ever fresh. Wow. Love it. Oh my God. It's like self-love is the most important thing, and I think as a promoter, if you don't love yourself, you can't have a party. Because you don't.
Mix with the crowd. You got to, you got to be
People
out
person.
there. You got to be a people person. You got to be out there. You got to be smiling. You got to be nice, solid most of the time.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to be, you just got to be nice most of the time, because you want their support. And they want to know that, okay, I can, when this promoter come and then say, I'm going to do this, and the party, I'm going to shut it, I'm going to liquid. You understand? Because I know what this person brings.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
as a promoter, I have a question. Now, this might be off topic, but we were talking about, have you ever had an experience, again, you have to watch your bar, you have to watch your door, you got to watch the people in the party. You ever have an experience where somebody just do some things in at the party when they're not supposed to be doing in the party? As a promoter, what do you do, and what was the experience?
Okay, those incidents are very frequent anyways, and it can be different scenarios. People doing stupid stuff that they're not supposed to do. It could be, it could be pow. Somebody, what we experience all the time.
Yeah.
It could be just somebody misbehaving in the club. Two
Correct.
people, it could be a number of stuff. First of all, it all depends to how you approach the situation, because if I see two person in my party and I don't know the personalities. Like, I don't know if this person is a troublemaker, or I don't know that this one have grievances, this one or whatever. So I wouldn't approach it. Being a woman promoter, I would like ask a male counterpart to approach that aspect of me. If it's two females that are getting into an altercation, as the promoter, I can approach that situation and kind of separate them, and intervene. But it all, as I said, it all depends on the scenario, and how would I approach a situation. But not in every case, me I go just one like me a bad girl and say, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then
So for me, I look too.
I'm learning. He's supposed to be my teacher, and he's not being a very good teacher right now because he's supposed to be teaching me how to host.
Me not say none of this.
Thank you.
De-escalate it, whether directly or indirectly. Always as a promoter, just don't go there blazing.
You having sex in the club?
No, I've seen.
I just wanted to ask.
No, I've seen something close to that, but never the actual thing taking place.
Me neither. I just
Get involved if they do that.
Me neither. I wanted to know. I'm sorry. That was for Shelly. That was a Shelly question.
Oh, yeah, there you go. She probably laughing right now.
In the club, it does happen.
It happens.
In the club.
Spirits and start doing some strange things, okay?
I've done it before, so it happens.
Listen, the way.
We just got over that, so we just passed that.
You're like,
Raised over that. Just.
You can't tell me say the original now is a bad woman. Yes, she is.
So, as a woman, right, promoters, is it normally a male industry? Or
It's
is it
male dominated.
right? So, as a woman, do you think it's harder? Do you have to work harder to
That
actually
part.
get your name out
In
there?
my
and stuff?
situation, no, we never
Okay.
have to work hard.
No pushback.
Okay.
It's so easy for us.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. It's when I used to be in the promotion business like that, it was one of the easiest job I take on, because I meet so many people,
Okay.
and before they meet me, they will meet her.
So before
she would
this,
be-
you was known before being a promoter. Were you, or you just got into it and then it was like,
I wasn't popular like that.
okay.
I wasn't popular.
A party person then. Were you a partier? And like people
something.
saw you a lot?
Not to an extent. I just used to go to the party and I always look good. And we decided,
Yes.
we can't do this because
On a brief. I
we
have to
ventured
give you
out
that.
and we
Right.
started, and it was a good experience.
Think it's different from back I would say 4 or 5 years ago till now. The pandemic, I feel like changed a lot of stuff. Do you think promoting back when you were starting and then promoting now, what's the change? Or what has there been a change?
A lot of negative influences has affected the business.
Mm-hmm.
And as you said, like the pandemic is one.
Yeah.
The curfew, the venues, the problem with getting different venues. We are limited with venues right now. And that's a situation Orlando's been having for the last 5 years. So you have a time we have like venues, like 3-4 venues we can pick from. And some years you just have like one venue. And then it all depends on the scale of the party too. You don't want to go out like overboard and overspending for a venue that you're not catering for that much people. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And then you have to pay. You have to come out of pocket for this
All that.
lump sum. For a crowd that. But you're limited. What you're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So you have to go very hard. So those are one of the negative influences. Crime has always affected the dancehall community.
Yeah.
I'm a Trini,
Why?
so I'm asking that question because when I go out
because
party,
y'all
we
people
should-
is too unruly.
Don't act like
We're too
y'all
damn
ain't
unruly.
saying.
That's what
y'all
it
ain't
is.
saying.
I mean, we pal battle, but what I'm saying, most of the time we just we party, and I'm not trying to say something. I've realized there's Caribbean parties and then there's Jamaican parties.
Yes,
So it's a difference. That's why I'm asking.
Big difference.
There you go.
Even up where I'm at, it's the same thing. It's like it's always an issue with
It's a difference.
the yard people them
difference.
party. But when you
Yes.
go to the soca parties and the fete and the lime and the jab is
You
no
having
problem.
fun.
Right.
But we too unruly.
So
I can take this question on.
yeah, because-
Jamaica people have a sense of pride and ownership. It's to a fault. It's the ego. The ego that the men carry is like, they're very territorial. It's just a stigma in the Jamaican society. It's not the dancehall community because it's not limited to dancehall. This is us as a community, as a nation. We tend to display a limited amount of patience. So as soon as somebody disrespect, they're going to retaliate. And that may not come just verbal. It can be physical. It can be verbal. You understand? So that's something we actually have to work on. But because of our short, growing pains growing up, and I'm not saying that other Caribbean countries don't have, hardship growing up, but we carry with a sense of pride. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No. That's what I was gonna say. As an outsider looking in, right? I go to a Jamaican party. Everybody. Oh, the other day I went to an after party. Right? I don't know the name of it. I don't even remember where I went. Right? Some after party. It was a small little house. Right? But when you open the door, everybody had tables. Right? It's tables in there, but there's nowhere to stand up really. So I'm looking at that as in, okay. When you go to a Jamaican party, it's all about it's flashy. Flashy, who looking better than who, bottles bigger than, who getting more bottles, blah, blah, blah. But when you go to a Caribbean party, it's more vibing, partying, you know what I'm saying? So I tend not to go to Jamaican parties because I feel like I'm the only one dancing. I feel like an outsider when I go to
Jamaican dance, but that's
certain parties.
Yeah,
there we
certain
go.
parties.
There
Jamaica, we do
go.
party, but it comes when we put on our clothes, the modeling,
Yes,
the statuses,
it's all about,
it's the pride that we carry because we work so hard. We've come from humble beginnings, and just to reach where we are, it could be money, it could be status, whatever. We got to show that, I did this.
Okay.
And then it comes off into a negative to the next person looking from the outside, looking in, and this person look like they're the bougie or they show off, but it's not that. They just carry that big sense of pride. That's all that is. And so you can't disrespect that. No, you disrespect that. No, we have a problem because I'm in my glory. I did this. I worked for this. I got this. I look good. I smell good. I achieved this. I am this and that. And you come and you size me up or whatever. No, baby.
So
we got a problem.
But that's where it's kind of not working out then, because if you guys are trying to bring such a big pride in this, and then there's always a fight or something happening.
That's something we have to work on.
Yeah.
We have to work on. But I'm just explaining the root cause.
Right, okay.
Why we are the way we are.
Yes, and I'm scared for somebody to jump on me and just go,
again,
We're very prideful. We're very proud about our country.
But everybody proud about their country.
No, Jamaica's a different. Different.
Where it comes to and even to an aspect, because again it goes to when the type of party, because you have the dancehall parties, and dancehall to me parties bring a different vibe. Than I've been to environments that's reggae dubstep, right? And even the reggae people, but you have your reggae and the lovers rock, it's a different vibration, different crowd. Also you have your dubstep where you see more of the dread people them, and it's more culture music and everyone there vibing, and it's a different atmosphere. So again, it's just dependent on the crowd. But when it comes to dancehall, because dancehall is you're bossy and you're gonna show off and you're gonna stand out. So it's just depends on the vibe again. Depends on the vibe and your audience of who you go into.
Okay, so outsiders are welcome in the Jamaican parties?
Yeah.
What kind of question?
yeah.
Everybody welcome
Yeah.
to forward.
Always.
So we keep a party when everybody show up.
I'm
We're not
coming
just
to
keep
the
a party
next
for
one.
one somebody.
I'm coming to the next one, okay?
If you look past the facade, you'll have a wonderful time. Like, you know, you start drinking, you start mellow out, and you're going to have a wonderful time.
It's a vibe, you know. I mean, I do have,
You're gonna
I
wind
love the
up,
music.
You're going to watch the one there wind up and skid out and carry it, you want to see the moves.
That's once in a blue moon.
But too, even all right, the difference too, 'cause even if you go party in Jamaica, the yard party them, right? And you know, the dance hall party them, it's nice when you go out, and there's usually no problem either. When you go out to the parties out there, you see the dancer them out there, you see the tourist people them go out there, like they literally have the people that set up with tourists to have them set up a time, and they go into the certain like weddy or whatever happening, they're gonna go and they set them up and they have the people them go out. So you can have fun because I
never said you can't have fun at Jamaican parties. I've had fun. What I'm saying is, it's you always know a Jamaican party and then you know Caribbean party. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I've had fun in Jamaican parties.
Jamaican dancehall
I have
party
fun
is intimidating
anywhere I go.
for
First
us.
of all, I'm a Trini, right? Right, Ting?
Yes.
Yes, I party by myself in my head anywhere. So I enjoy myself. Yeah, I crazy. Yes, nah.
Where you want me to drop a bomb?
I'm just saying. So, Ting, as a DJ, oh, well, you're Jamaican, so that's kind of, you
Show me
know,
what
yeah. But you was playing soca yesterday, so that's a difference. So, as a DJ, right?
Let me hear you know.
And promoters, right? When y'all connect, do you clash sometimes? Like, does the promoter tell you what type of music to play? Like, how does it work in between DJs and promoters?
I mean, I think that the promoter would give you an idea of the party.
Right.
Okay.
He can give you an
And
idea of
then
the
you
party.
come
Then
up
it's
with
for
your
we.
stuff.
So some, them have 90s dancehall.
Right.
And 90s,
It
it's
has to
old
go with
school
the
idea.
theme. It has to go with the theme.
You know,
Have you
similar.
ever had a DJ just like, God, what the hell did he play? This was crap. Why did I hire you? Like, watch him like side-eye me and you know.
How about that?
Yeah?
How about that? Yeah.
Okay. So it's really on the DJ then. When a promoter goes to
Yes,
a
the DJ, the promoter
so
book
it's
the
really-
DJ for
Right.
to provide the entertainment,
So,
right?
so
Unless
it's
it's
the
a
DJ
artist.
who messes up, not the promoter.
Not the promoter.
All right, so we got to
And
go after the DJ
and,
now.
And the patron,
Thanks for letting us know that
one. They distinguish that the patrons did because they'll complain. They're like, "Oh, I mean, I like how the selector play." They
Right.
never really blame the promoter. When they actually blame the promoter for is like the venue. If the venue,
Okay.
then
Right.
you're a patron. We say, "Well, then I will." Oh,
Where
this
is
is
it?
too small
Okay.
for this big crowd, or
Right.
this space is too big for this small crowd, or stuff like that. But when it comes down to the music, usually the promoters are saved.
Where's the AC network?
AC not working.
Yeah, for that.
Florida must have AC.
Oh, wow.
The AC network, go blame somebody.
Right. So do you bring artists in town too, or? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with, so I'm trying to get the whole vibe of you as a promoter.
Okay.
I guess. Yes. You.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you do parties. That's it. Okay.
He was a host, right?
Okay. Okay.
So there was a question about the host. And do you think more people would forward out if... Give us the lineup of the hosts again.
They have Bobby Valentino, Seven Streeter, and Tank. It's called Spring Dazzle. So it was normally downtown, but now they're at the amphitheater in a Popka. And it was like, okay, what was going to be the reception? It got better because they sold over 1,000 plus, this time more than it would have been
Me never asked that,
downtown.
just saying.
But
The question was, would the people forward out for a host or just
nothing,
DJs
or
alone? Or just
DJ
regular
alone.
DJ alone?
Just an event.
I would say it depends on the individual, what they're looking for. It could be a combination of all three, but I don't think like the old scary a vibe.
Right.
We're talking about hosts like those are. So let's say Alkaline was hosting
He's
An
not
event.
singing.
And he's
He's
not
not.
performing?
He's
Yeah.
not
Well,
performing.
They do that at Rum Jungle all
Them
the
not gonna
time.
know that. They won't know that.
Okay, so and I like how she brought that up because that's something happening at the Rum Jungle
Yes.
all the
the
time.
time.
And the people get
Mad.
very disappointed and
Because they think it's a
taking the
performance and it's
No,
not.
it'll
They're
say
not used to.
the flyer.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
You have to go after.
But
See, it says host, and they
but still,
strictly.
but still, you're still expecting them to do one or two songs.
didn't mean
you
to
know?
bust that.
I tell you because it's true.
Well, I know. Well, I
But
know.
the promoter never paid them.
Well, I
Right.
know.
For that purpose.
But the price that you
But wait. Before we hold on.
Not you guys. but
Remember,
you know what I
remember,
mean.
say that's not the question. You know.
Oh,
I'm
go on,
going over
I'm
something else.
sorry.
Okay.
The question is, will the more people forward out?
Because of the host?
Yes.
To me, I'd say it all depends. It's not in every category because people party for different reasons. It could be like a major holiday, and I just want to get into something. It could be like I love the host because he's a singer, he's a performer, he's going to be there anyways, whether he's performing or not. So it could be the venue. So if the people are going to come out for a host,
Right.
it's a contributory factor. I don't think it's the main effect.
What was that?
Oh, so
At Rum
it's-
Jungle, what was that chick name?
don't talk about my Jada. Don't talk about my Jada. Don't you do it.
No,
Don't you do
what
it.
I'm saying, I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying it was you.
Wasn't performing, though.
But it said on there.
So upset.
I didn't go. What I'm saying is
I went,
just
but
feel-
everybody knew that she wasn't performing. But she still got on the stage and did like a little
A 1-2.
But the
show. Yeah.
prices, what I'm saying is the amount
Yeah.
of money that they charging you just to see someone. You understand what I'm saying? Is the person might as well perform the whole thing because
Did you go?
What? Yeah. What?
Did
would
you go?
No, I ain't paying to see no
Did
damn
you go?
woman
No,
talk for what?
you go?
What do you matter for what?
So then you did in business.
For what?
People, all right.
No, but
Remember-
it was
re-
fact.
But
It
she-
was
she-
fact, though.
she-
You remember
No,
when we
but
start?
I'm just
You
trying
remember
to-
when we start off with the question is, can the promoter set the environment? And if the idea
I mean,
is
they
that,
did.
then
They said
did.
yes, because it was.
And
a-
the people
it
were
was
there.
packed
When we
there.
reach, I reach Hurley. We were there. Shirley. Hurley, we out there, so you know, hand it round. The line go around the corner
that's
from
what-
Hurley, you know.
Yeah, I saw that. Yes.
You see what I say? So they set the environment. The woman just win one clash what year. Forward on the show of this big song, win. They
It
set
was
the
a win.
environment and
It
people.
was a win.
So regardless if them are what their purpose was, the idea they set the environment, people came out, enjoy themselves. Complain after the fact.
Yeah. but
They
the
still
people
was
them
there.
come
And she
out
was a
and-
good host too, because she allowed like some of the girls to come in her section, drink with her. Like she was real vibey.
Okay, well, I guess
So
I
that-
used the
so
wrong.
That's a nice
example then.
host.
So
No, I
she was a
guess I
host-
used
she
the
was a
wrong
host with a
example.
vibe.
I went. It was nice.
Okay, I used the wrong example because I know I've been to parties. I was like, wait, why did I spend so much?
But
money
normally when I
just
go,
on something?
it's like the host is
just a
important.
party.
Yeah, it was just a party. It was just a party.
That's what hosting is.
From them go up on the stage and talk on the phone, then do their job. You saw them?
Yeah, that's what they got paid for.
Yeah.
Because look, even when I be on flyer, it says host, and people show up for me. They don't even care about the party. Oh, Crystal on this flyer, I'm gonna go.
Right,
That's the
but
person on the flyer.
but okay, not saying nothing. What I'm saying is, what I just say, the pricing. The pricing.
No, that's a your complaint.
But no, it's not a. I'm just saying.
You're complaining.
Think about it. Think about it. Gas
No, but-
prices is off the
They
chain.
just got-
It just got there.
So question,
the prices,
what is a
come on.
general price range here for the parties? Because like you're saying, usually parties, have one price, and then if you have an actual artist that performing, that's another. I don't know if Orlando does a lot of artist concerts here like that.
Yes.
So like, what's your general fees that you guys have in mind to say,
40
all right,
and up?
I know this is
Yeah.
what
I
I'm gonna
think for
pay.
like artists, it's like
40 and up?
50. But yeah, up.
General is 40, then you
But
got
just,
50, 60, 70, 80.
Yeah, but that's them performing.
If they're performing, you can say that's 60 or more.
Up, yeah.
All right.
For
Do they do
VIP
all
up.
inclusive here too, or
Yes. But that's like soca.
oh, they don't do okay?
It was blue sky or blue something. They were here a long time ago, and they were doing whatever. The Purge crew, they used to do that as well, and that stopped.
Do you do all inclusive?
I don't do parties anymore.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But Tia, big up yourself. Tia said that if they would come out early enough, parties would be nicer. And she says, whoever was talking, I feel her too, on the nobody dances part. I love to dance and music is the vibe. So I don't know what was happening before me, but that was the chat. But no, I did not care if there could have been a bird in there, just me and the bird is flapping around. But if the music is playing, I'm gonna dance.
Yeah, that's me too.
I don't care who is there.
That's me too.
Yeah, I'm not studying nobody else. I'm in my own zone and stuff. But again, I've gone into Jamaican parties and I feel like I was the only one dancing because everybody was standing up there and they're just watching each other and bottles is popping and they just like bling bling.
Maybe it's me and I go blind.
Later will be greater.
Right. Maybe it's me and I'm
late up in the night, everything.
No, I mean I love it though. I love it. So I'm gonna be at the next Jamaican party. It's been like a long time, so
oh
I'm
my
be
God,
outside.
yes, yeah, but
I'm outside. Don't do that thing. Don't do that. Cause Ting like to send my video when I say I'm going outside, and he'll be like, "You're not here, you know."
I'm not
here.
You know what? and before we leave, I just want to just say one more thing, Alex. I didn't mean say your name, but if the Spring Dazzle. That flyer, if you could pull that up for me real quick. I just wanted to read this off real quick. So this is what's going on this Sunday coming. Again, you guys already know that events do come through Orlando. And again, like I said, Spring Dazzle does have Bobby V, 7th Streeter, and Tank. But there's so much more going on with that event. I have to say big up to I Am Jade Events. Everyone that is on the team, the bottle service, the bartenders, because again, this event is seeming like it's going to be more than what is just a normal day party. And again, this is another day party. So I am gonna see what's
So
gonna be the difference.
You know what? Yeah,
And it's
I
an
think it's gonna be
American.
more
Okay.
show out because the genre that's
Yeah,
there.
and
It's an R&B party. You're gonna get people nowadays is wanting more of the R&B 90s type of vibe. So
Pepper C.
you're gonna get
90s
people to come
party.
out, right?
Everybody's
So you're gonna
It's Nike's reggae.
reggae, but that's what I'm
Right.
saying. 90s though, that's good music. You
Right,
know,
that
understand?
era.
That was what the good music was.
Well,
I
when
remember being in Trinidad
it's
with
not
that
looking
stuff.
at the great, they have 3 good artists
Right.
that are
on the flyer
hosting.
too.
Which
No matter about that, they're gonna be there.
that loops me into my next question that I got in reference to, because this is something that I've been observing here, and I'm kind of like,
I know.
so again, this past weekend at the Barclays, Anchorline performed, which Anchorline mash up. So I'm like, damn, I wasn't up there. But again, just the atmosphere. I'm like, is there a promoter in Orlando that would bring that type of vibes to the Kia Center, or has there been a vibes like
Yes.
that at the Kia Center where an actual artist perform, or are there venues
Not
here?
at the kid. What's his name? CC? What's his name? CC or?
Because back in the day, I do remember Mr. CC
Back in the
used
day.
to put
Used to
on
bring artists
nice
to Hard
shows,
Rock
and I'm like,
Cafe.
what
That
is
was
the
it.
vibe for Central Florida? Because I'm like, again, comparing kind of, New
Understood,
York is a
understood.
different story, but
Understood.
the Barclays Center, that's even within the past, I want to say 4 or 5 years, is when they just start putting the reggae and dancehall artists come together and people start showing out. Like,
Right.
We're showing them that we have the crowd.
Can pull it.
Right, and it's also because it's Barclays and the UBS Arena that's in Long Island, and the crowd come out because we have Connecticut come out. It's like when you're in the tri-state, you're gonna come out, which
Everybody.
and I'm like, I'm hearing Orlando, and I'm like, you got here. I'm just like, there's a big crowd, and I'm just like, also if the Tampa people, and I'm sure like when the Tampa people come out, so what is going on in that atmosphere here? Like, is that something that people here want to see? Like how, or is it just Miami? Because it just
It just hasn't happened recently, right? The truth is, it has happened recently. Alkaline has
Yeah.
been here, right?
Yeah.
They've had all of the artists and
All of
pass
them.
through.
Right.
It
All
just
of them.
depends on we haven't done a stadium. I mean, the stadium no do yet.
No.
They've never done
No.
stadium.
No.
But they've done a lot of outside events that has been very successful. I remember when
Bellevue Fest.
one Bellevue was doing well.
Well.
The one of the biggest that I was asked is when they brought Sizzler, right? Sizzler came to the Central Florida Fairground. And me not gonna lie, Ram.
But that's a big. That's almost like a stadium size.
So they had him. I think another time they was bringing Busy, but a little situation go on and that never go on. But we've had the artists them forward too. So there's no artist where we can't see. We never have a chance to see. All of them has forward too. But yes, we've not had a state. I don't think nobody has tried it yet. I was told there was talks about when Killer was forwarding or them all do stadium, but that never happened. You know,
think
when
people will show
Vibes
out,
Cartel
though?
forward, we're gonna do stadium with Cartel, but that never happened.
Yeah.
I think so.
And it could be the price that these artists are charging.
Yeah.
And Orlando is not New York.
That's what
Orlando
I'm
is
saying.
not
It's
in Fort Lauderdale,
big.
Miami. We don't have that Caribbean. We don't have that. And
And that's
as
what
how
I
you
was
mentioned,
saying.
as how you mentioned, New York have all avenues from, like I say, the tri-state area,
Right.
the
They're gonna come out.
DMV. You have all of that.
Yes.
That's within an hour from that area.
Hooked up.
You
yes,
get me? I said,
yes,
we don't have
yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Yo, people
Yes,
go
an
2
hour
hours.
from
They would
DC.
drive the 2 hours and thing, right? Because it's
Jersey's an hour.
yeah. You have Jersey, Connecticut,
is
and
an
then
hour.
you know within an hour or two you would go and drive out to a location based on the price. But it was just something I've always wanted because I'm like, when I come to Central Florida, it's like there is a big population here, and I'm like, you also have Lakeland, and so I'm like, no.
Just think of the 5
works
boroughs.
together. Yeah, but it
But
seems like
no
everyone's still
train
separate.
that connects them. This is what I call Tampa, Orlando, D-Land. I call them the 5 boroughs with no train that connects. No 5 train, no 4 train, no A, no C, no D, no F.
So probably if there's more better
Boom. They're
connection,
Switzerland. They all stay in their
transportation,
own boroughs and they don't move. Unless it's something big. Unless the like how she said, the promoter hits the ground and that promoter goes around literally to Tampa.
Yeah.
Then you would see. Yep.
So are you doing anything?
She just said she
Coming
stopped.
up.
She said she stopped,
She
but
stopped.
I'm just saying, but
But
She
you
stopped.
never know.
so I'm asking, is there anything
Birthday?
that should be?
No, I don't want. Well, I stop and I don't have anything lined up, or I'm not thinking that way. But
You can't mention code. Code are forward up.
Yes! Because April
Can't forward
4th.
code-
Cool.
code are forward
All
up.
right,
right.
okay.
But personally, for me, like if I should venture into the business again, I would have to have selection of venues, anyways. So I wouldn't want the limitation.
I understand that
alone
big
is
time.
unattractive for me.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
It
Yep,
should
yep.
be some type of society or some form where promoters can put in where you establish your own venue, like a money pool or something. Everyone
Yes.
establish a venue, come together, and that's where you're able, like just the building aspect of it. But it don't seem like, a lot of times you have to have partnerships. So, because again, as you're saying, the venue is needed, but somebody, come together, a group of folks who promote and gonna do things, you come together, you can build up something, and that way you can have things.
Let me piggy on what
You
you're
know.
saying, because that's a great idea, but also because back in the days I was thinking about doing something like that, getting a signature venue, and then that's going to be the venue or one of the venues. And one thing we had to consider immensely was the liability, because right, yeah, because as you go back to the Jamaican dance hall and to the liability, so
Right.
we tend to shy. It's not like the money's not here.
That's
The money
expensive.
Is the
here.
liability.
That's
Yes.
expensive.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Shout out
That's
to
what I'm saying.
Genesis. Yeah.
Okay, so that's really hard then, being a promoter. And so, do you feel like if you was in a different state, and of course you not in a different state, but being in Orlando, do you think you stop being a promoter because you don't have a lot of different stuff to pick through, or like it's not a big
no,
support?
that's
Like,
because why I stopped. But if I should venture back into the business, I
You
would
wanna be
want to
somewhere.
I would want to have options. You understand? I don't
And
wanna
it's
be
hard here.
limited, right? And it's hard here because you find 1 and 2 venues. I don't know if I should say this, but it's not up to my par.
Right. No,
Yes,
just
and
say
you
it's
should.
not to par.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and then the 1 or 2 is up to my par, and that's not.
And then
kind
chest
of-
high.
Right.
Right,
And
okay.
the
Tell ya.
And if I'm venturing into something again, even although my name is out there, if I should venture into something again, I still have to look at I'm building it all over.
Yes.
So, it's going to take growth. It's going to take work
There's a
again.
risk,
All over.
yeah.
All the name out there, but still. So I'm not going to expect a big crowd, influx of crowd. I'm just going to like baby steps again.
Okay.
So, the venue for me
Yes.
That is key.
plays a very, very important key for me.
Okay.
I just don't want to be limited.
And the reason why they're so limited, again, liability insurance is the most expensive in Florida. Do your research.
Okay. So is there any stuff coming up? Do we need to know anything going on this weekend?
What are you doing this weekend, sir? Are
I was
you?
gonna say you have the sound system things that are going on
That's
this weekend.
that's
What
the
day is that?
28th.
Where is
and
that
Sunday.
supposed to be?
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, but the culture place where
That
you
is
forward
at
to.
HQ, Black Culture Lounge. Yep.
Whatever they dress it, I can't remember. But you have that. You have the passive sound clash. That's
Okay.
the Saturday night, and you have the powered sound the Sunday. And remember, she's gonna be
Crybaby,
on the,
yes.
the Sunday night
Right.
clash. The female. She has a sound system. Wifey sound. Remember on the cell for that. Well,
Yep.
well, I'm gonna put a dub plate to that. And then ready.
And then there's the block party in Kissimmee.
Okay. Yeah.
That is Saturday
Yes.
the 28th. The 28th.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, the Black
March
Party.
Madness. That's the sound qualifying competition, and then you have the 29th. I believe that's
Decibel.
the sound 4-sound trophy.
Decibel is the Sunday, and the other
That's
one
Crybaby.
is March Madness. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Black Party again. Forget. And then
Block
you
party.
have the.
And then on the 9th, that's a Sunday again. If you're wanting some R&B feel, it is an outdoor event. It is in Apopka at the amphitheater. It is starting at Don't Kill Me, Boss Lady. I know it's at 12. I think it's 12 or 11. Don't beat me up. Because we're going to be there early. Doors open at 12. I will be one of your lovely bartenders amongst other wonderful people. So come out. Come on, let's have fun.
Yes.
And then, unfortunately, I'm working. Yep. I ain't get no ticket. I'm just working. Right, boss? I'm joking.
They have to get tickets.
They would
right?
have to get
So
tickets.
it's a ticketed event.
It is on Eventbrite or springdazzle.com. For more, again, the flyer is up if you need it or on my page. But we always have the guests give us a word of inspiration for the week. Would you love to give us a word of inspiration for the week, please?
Just don't give up.
Oh, don't give up. That's the most best one today because I want to give up because I'm still drunk from yesterday. I want to give up
drinking
right
right
now.
now. We
Don't talk.
She literally pull out the bottle and start drinking.
We cannot forget.
Yes.
This punch right here set the tone for Sunday. And if you don't know about this punch, you need to follow this beautiful young lady right here. This is the punch that will get you right for your party, anytime, any place. What name? What name?
Deliriously pumped.
Delirious.
Oh, okay. It make you delirious.
Put you in a trouble too, you know.
and
Never
she
because
said
does
put
the
you in
honey
trouble.
packs. Remember, she does the
you
honey
in
packs
trouble.
too if you need that extra.
We don't need
oomph.
that. We just need
Oomph.
the punch.
I'm just saying, you need that extra oomph
Cuban just asked me to
to do
to her
that. See?
party. Yeah.
That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
So
God.
You have to
gonna
give
be
you
lit.
have to give the lady here one. Bling, I got need
Of
one.
course.
Yes,
Yeah,
y'all
make
will
a
try.
drink
Yes,
that.
will.
Yes.
Listen.
Try to make when you go.
Sit in your yard.
No. When you go home, you can try.
Sit in your home. Don't drive.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Don't drive. Don't drive. Everybody have a good day. That good. Have a safe Monday. Have a safe week. We will see you next Monday. Again, Easter's coming up, and Big Man have big show upon next Monday. So watch it.
When is the Juve?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah, the Blanco.